You ready for some Elite Extra Edition baseball? Well, I hope so, because that's what we're opening tonight. Back half of a case that we started, Thursday, I think it was. Should have been Wednesday, but that's the one that didn't show up, the MIA case from the big new release day. Let's go over our information before we get started ripping. So first up, feedback. Mine is automated. Anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you are instantly going to get positive feedback in return thanks to the marvelous innovation called automation. And of course, far more importantly, is a big thank you. Appreciate you being here, bidding, breaking, chatting, spending some of your Monday night with me here instead of watching rainy Monday Night Football, or maybe you're doing both. This is a list of what is coming up in the days ahead. So tomorrow night, we're going to start a half hour earlier than normal, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific, and we will open Obsidian Football and Absolute Basketball, both by the full case. Wednesday night will be an off night. There's no new releases on Wednesday for the first time in a while. On Thursday night, Bowman Draft Jumbo Baseball, we're going to do a half case break. It'll be the start of a new case, so that's break number 3. On Friday, we will also start at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. There is a new release that day. It's 2019-20 Don Russ Basketball. We're going to do a 4-box break. Those are loose boxes from a shared case. That's still going to be about 1,200 cards. So even though it's, a third of a case, it's a lot of cards. And we are going to ship them all. Usually when we do Don Russ, I don't ship the base, but we do like a half case or a case at a time. So this time I will ship them all, base and everything, but we're just going to do 4 at a time. On Saturday night, Leaf autograph football jerseys by the half case and another inner case of playbook football. Sunday night will be an off night. So we just have the one break tonight that is Elite Extra Edition. It is a half case break. It's break number 2, back part of a case. Should be out the door and on the way to you approximately Friday. Now, if you should get skunked in this and not pull a card of any type, base or otherwise, you would still get consolation card or cards for that team, and it will ship out when the rest of the break goes out the door. So it's not super likely that that will happen, but it could happen. Also, we have 2, in addition to our regular team spots, there are 2 additional bidding categories. One is for unsigned international players. The other one is for Team USA players. And I just realized I left a checklist that I meant to have with me in the sitting in the office. Hang on one second. I tried to make a few notes when I was sorting about a few of the international guys that have signed with teams, but maybe still said international on their cards, so I just wanted to get that piece of paper in here. So once again, 10-box half case break, Elite Extra Edition Baseball, 2019 version, ended tonight on eBay Monday night, the 8th of December, breaking it the same night that it ended. Team names on one side, winning bidders cross from on the opposite side. Team USA cards go to their own bidding spot. Unsigned international players to their own bidding spot. So if they're signed with a team, obviously they go to the team. Only unsigned go to that spot. All right, last little thing there. Your background went out of focus. Yeah, I know it did. I did that on purpose. Don't sweat that. We'll be able to see everything that we need to see, which is our cards. We don't care about the background, right? We care about what comes out of these boxes. Care about what kind of cards we're pulling, and that will let us see them a little bit more closely. So I got an interesting message today of someone who wants to know every single card that they have coming, every single card, even their base, out of a 1,700 card break. So that was interesting. I like it when interesting stuff happens. Because I always think, you know what, I've like heard everything there is to hear, but then really I never do. I got a message from somebody the other day who was upset because they had bid in, I want to say it was basketball again. And you know how sometimes when I'm packaging cards, if I'm putting them in one of the plastic boxes, or even when I'm putting them in top loaders or, between top loaders or whatever, I often will put a little card in front of the top card on the pile. Sometimes it's an advertising card. Sometimes it's a card from another sport that is like one of my personal cards. Or, just whatever is a card size thing that's handy. It's to protect the front surface of that top card. So I get a message from somebody who is mad because I put in extra cards that were not basketball cards. And I was like, but they're just, they're not meant to be anything. They're just to protect the surface of the cards that I sent you. And he goes on and on about, well, why would I send football if he bought basketball? I'm like, like you didn't pay for it. It's just extra. It's just to protect your cards. He went back and forth with me probably 5 or 6 messages and was legit mad that I had protected the surface of his card with a non-basketball card. Like I said, man, every time I think I've heard it all, there is something new. Out of this first box, we're going to go a little bit slower, and then we'll go faster in our subsequent boxes. This is just to get us used to what things look like. So there are loads of these. They're numbered to 999. We're not generally going to talk about the ones that are to 999, nor will we spend any time talking about the ones that are not numbered. We do just buzz on through the base. So, if you're one of these people that wants to keep track of your base, please keep track of it when it goes by, because I'm not going to be able to send you a complete list of every card you pull. Imagine how long that would take to get breaks out. So our first autograph out is for the Giants. That is Luis Mateos. It is numbered to 75. Next up, we have Noah Song, and Noah is on a college ticket autograph. And because it doesn't say on there anything about Team USA, some of these will say Team USA. Noah does not. So Noah Song will go to his current team, which I don't happen to know right offhand, but I do, of course, look up any that I don't know prior to sending them out. We'll find lots and lots of die cuts. They're numbered to various things. This particular one is numbered to 99. The numbering is generally going to be right down the side there. Gets a little bit lost in the pattern, but it is there. Those can be numbered all the way up to, I want to say 250 or somewhere thereabouts. And next up is Duran from Minnesota. Look at that. I thought it was the autograph. They had it facing backwards. It fooled me. It's not, though. Another little die cut. This one, though, to 25. And it happens to be your top draft pick for the Baltimore Orioles, which is Adley Rutschman. So that's a nice one. Like to see the low numbered ones come out. Jay Allen, I will work on your Reds and Phillies. And Bryce is here, too. Hi, Bryce. And let me get out a different set of card sleeves, because we've got a thick card coming up here. I need to get that done. Yeah, Bryce, I know. I'm with you, man. I was incredulous that the guy was so angry that, I had used random football cards to protect the surface of the cards he paid for. He was, yeah, that one is my, more unusual one in recent months. Tyler Callahan. This one is for Team USA. It is numbered to 99. Anytime it says USA Baseball on it, like that one does, it will go to that Team USA bidding category. Vargas and Miguel Vargas. He could be a Dodger. He could be an Angel. It just says Los Angeles on it. So all of those that just say Los Angeles, of course, I verify before they ship out. Ditto with the ones that say Chicago. If you were to just look at the uniform, you would certainly tend to think that it would be Dodgers, but sometimes they're showing collegiate uniforms or all-star uniforms or something else, so we can't really entirely go by that. And this is numbered to 150. Anytime you see that particular pattern, it will generally be numbered to 150, but we won't really call those out every time unless it happens to be something of particular interest. That was another to $9.99. This is a refractor version of our college ticket. Ethan Small is on the front of it. I believe Ethan is a Brewer. I wouldn't 100% swear to that, but I think he is. Leo Crawford. Leo here is an autograph. If I can manage to get the sleeve open, that would be helpful. And it just says Los Angeles on it as well. But I think I looked Leo up today. Let me see if I did. Yeah, I did. He is definitely a Dodger. We checked him out today. Future threads for the Rangers with Eli White to $299 autograph and relic pairing. And then there's that to $150. And Gabriel Moreno for the Toronto Blue Jays with a die cut numbered to $125. An autograph die cut for the Minnesota Twins. That's numbered to $75. It's Matt Wallner. Next up is Devin Mann. Devin also just says Los Angeles on his card, but I want to say I may have looked him up today too. Let me see if I made a note about him. I thought I looked him up today. Yeah, he's also Dodgers, which again, you would kind of guess based on the uniform, but sometimes, well, never going to guess before I just send it out, but sometimes they don't match up. That's what I'm saying. You look at the uniform and you think, oh, that'll probably be blah, 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 and it's not always blah, blah, blah. Tyler Dyson is out on a college ticket, numbered to $9.99. This is, Liover Peguero. Probably not even remotely pronounced that way. But hey, we're going to go with it. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. The Tampa Bay Rays hit Wander Franco. If you've got Tampa Bay, that's who you want. And where's our ink, man? Come on, Panini. That's numbered to $399, and I was hoping it was signed. We didn't get that lucky. Tristan English, Arizona Diamondbacks, get themselves an autograph numbered to 100. And that is also numbered to 100 for the Indians with Rocio. All right, so that gives you a general overview of the kind of stuff we're going to see, how things are numbered, what they look like, and the general idea is that we'll be able to go a little faster then through some of these subsequent boxes. To $9.99. That die cut is numbered to 49 with Joel Peguero. And now that says, of course, on here that it's International Dominican Player Prospect League. Now, some of these guys from the Prospect League actually signed deals back, like whenever the signing period was, which I want to say was maybe July-ish. So some of them really do have a team to go to. And when they do, they're going to go to that team. When they don't, if they haven't signed anywhere or are not currently signed anywhere, that's when they'll go to that category of unsigned international players. Tigers and Tariq Skubal, something like that. This is a USA Baseball. It is Matthew Mathis, maybe. It is numbered to 5 on top of that. So there you go. Have the 15 and under USA Baseball. It's a good one to hit. Die cut numbered to 125 for the Brewers. There's Logan Davidson. This one numbered to what? 150. Drew Rom comes out for the Baltimore Orioles. Jay Allen, you're tired tonight. Did you have a long day today, man? Was Monday rough? Mondays are rough anyway, aren't they? George Valera, future threads for the Cleveland Indians, numbered to 999 with an autograph attached. And once again, that's to 100. High number, no number. Whoops. Blank little box pack filler sort of deal. And an autograph comes out for the Milwaukee Brewers. It is die cut to 75 with Coca or Kosha, or maybe not pronounced at all like that. Davis Wenzel, that's the Texas Rangers. It's numbered to 100. There's a die cut for the Detroit Tigers. And it looks like it is numbered to 99, which all of them that have that sort of shimmer pattern that are die cut should be numbered to 999. I mean, to 999. I'm sorry. The one I just had in my hand was to 999. The die cut shimmers are to 99 with no 2 in front of it. I'm not mentally multitasking well tonight, am I? Tampa Bay Rays Wander Franco hit another one to 399. Looks a lot like our first one, and we still have no ink. So come on, man, give us the ink. Arizona Diamondbacks hit again. Tommy Henry autograph. And this pattern is numbered to 250. We'll see plenty of them. I think we've already maybe seen one. Mateos, it's the Giants. There's another college ticket. Tyler Dyson. This is a USA Baseball Dominic Fletcher. And Dominic's relic is numbered to 49, going to the Team USA bidding spot. And another Team USA spot right behind it is Drew Burress. USA Baseball autograph to 25. And then that one numbered to 100 gets us all finished up. From box number, I think that was 2. Oh, you went to the doctor today? I didn't realize you'd been sick for 2 weeks. Dang, Jay Ellen. I knew that you were feeling bad around Thanksgiving. Has it been 2 weeks since Thanksgiving? Maybe it has been. I guess it has been, hasn't it? Gosh, it doesn't seem like it. It seems like Thanksgiving was just right around the corner, but I guess really it kind of was close to 2 weeks ago, wasn't it? Maybe. It was a week ago. I don't know. I've lost track. Well, anyway, I'm glad you went to the doctor and got an antibiotic, and I hope it kicks in and you will feel better soon. We're probably all about to get sick. It's been, of course, raining here all day today, but temperature-wise, been very nice. But apparently, we've got some kind of big cold front that's going to hit here in the next day or so. And that drastic change in temperature will probably make every one of us sick. I wouldn't be surprised. An international Sebastian Castro autograph. And I want to say we hit some Sebastian maybe in the first half of this. Oh, maybe we didn't. I was looking to see if I had written down any notes on him, but I don't guess I have. So the deal is, again, if he has not signed with anybody, which I don't really think he has, he goes to that unsigned international category. If he has signed with a team, he would go to that team. Minnesota Twins, Brent Rooker. That's a relic. I guess you could tell that was a relic, but I'm just in the habit of reading it out. I don't know why. I don't know. I feel compelled to do it. Habit, I guess. Lacey for a Team USA baseball bidding spot. That one does have some ink attached, and it's numbered to 5, and your relics are red and white. Oh, I like that since it's a Team USA baseball. It looks good, doesn't it? Spencer Steer, Minnesota Twins. Twins are hitting a pretty good little lick so far tonight, huh? That one's to 99 for the Tampa Bay Rays on the die cut. That's high number, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and grab this fellow. He is a die cut numbered to 125. Texas Rangers, Josh Young, number 225 with some ink. Followed by the St. Louis Cardinals, Ivan Herrera. Hidden Gems is the card set for the St. Louis Cardinals. That little bad boy there to numbered to 250 for Tampa Bay. Will Holland and the Minnesota Twins. I do that every time. Those 9.99s are facing backwards. I try to do that every time. Think it's a hit. To 250, a DPL, Dominican Prospect League. And Escanio is an international player who I believe I did look up today, and he is not signed with anybody else, so he does go to the international bidding spot, unsigned international spot. Seth Beer, he goes to USA Baseball because that's what's on this card. It is numbered to 199 to 150. There's another die cut hanging out here in the back, numbered to 99 with Tamarez. A little filler, an autograph, a couple of autographs. Peguero for the Arizona Diamondbacks, who have already hit a couple, I think, in here tonight. And then Nathan Patterson for the Oakland A's, numbered to 50. Jay Allen. Which one did you say was a cool card, Bryce? I just now looked over there. So you typed that in a minute ago, but I didn't catch it because I just now glanced over there. I have to pay more attention to the base and stuff on Elite Extra Edition because there's very little base in here, you know? So much of it's parallels. Like usually with base, you can just kind of float through and not pay too much attention, but... Jay Allen, you want me to count your base, itemize what you have, and alphabetize it. Well, believe it or not, that'd be a whole lot easier to do in a break like this than in the other break. Man alive. I mean, yeah, for sure, after you sort it, you can do it, but it's just like that just adds extra time. Like it's not gonna change what you pulled, but anyway. I guess, you know, not everybody likes to keep track of their base cards, and they think that I will. So I guess that's the deal. I don't know. Bryce, you said the Rockies are kind of hiding on you. Well, hopefully they'll show up for you here shortly. That's numbered to 75 with Michael Grove, Dodgers. I think he's Dodgers, isn't he? Let's double check that. It just says Los Angeles, but I'm pretty sure Michael Grove is Dodgers. I don't have it written down, but anyway, that means I'll check it before it for sure goes out the door. Number 225, there is Miguel Vargas. Also says Los Angeles on it. An autograph for Jacob Sanford. It just says New York, so that could be Yankees, it could be Mets, and we will have to find out before it leaves my hot little hands. Matt Cantorino. Matt is numbered to 10 with some low-numbered ink for the Minnesota Twins, who've already hit a bunch of stuff tonight. Die cut to 75 for the Padres. Astros and Forrest Whitley, numbered to 399. Raquelvin Castro is an international player. He is currently unsigned, I believe. So that means he would go to that unsigned international spot. This is USA Baseball, so Austin Martin here goes to Team USA. Ryan McKenna and the Baltimore Orioles. Trio of relics numbered to 399. And Jean Diaz. Jean Diaz autograph. Has he signed somewhere? I want to say yes. Let me see if I wrote him down. Yeah, he's the Tampa Bay Rays. So that's where the Diaz International autograph goes. Jack Bulger, that is Bulger. That is a USA Baseball signature. It's numbered to 99. Darius Lorenzo, he signed as well with somebody, maybe the Astros. Let me see, I probably wrote him down. Yeah, he is Astros. So that's where that one goes, to Houston. And let's see, high number. Jose Salas. Wrong sleeve. Got to keep them in there nice and proper fitting. Number to 75, that was the Miami Marlins. Then we have Future Threads, Mr. Gavin Lux, heads to the Dodgers, number to 199 with some ink attached. And then that to 250. All right. Rolling on down the road. Jay Allen, you want me to protect yours with hockey cards? Yeah, I'll work on that for you, man. I'll work on that for you. Oh, that USA Relic to 5. Yeah, that was a cool card. I do agree with you on that. We've got to find you, Bryce, then we'll have to try to find you his autograph here for the Rockies. If you've got him in every product but Elite Extra Edition, then we've got to try to fill in that gap in your collection, don't we? We're going to try very hard. Another Ryan McKenna for the Orioles. Relics to 199. Emmanuel Rodriguez, international player, and the Twins, I believe, is who he signed with. Numbered to 99, a die cut Michael Grove. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Emmanuel Rodriguez is Twins. Gilberto Jimenez, Boston Red Sox, unnumbered autograph. Another Gavin Lux, Future Threads, Dodgers, another autograph to 199. Not too shabby. Got a pair of Gavin Lux coming out of there if you've got the Dodgers. It's to 125 on a die cut with Juan Sosa. Points card, boo. So one of our hits was replaced by a points card because, yeah, there it is. It's going to sit up there in housekeeping. We will use random.org and give that out at the very end of the night. Jean Diaz, this is another Tampa Bay Rays hit. Second Diaz that you've pulled tonight. Will Holland, another Minnesota Twin. They have been on fire as well. USA Baseball, Bobby Witt Jr. going to Team USA with a relic to 150. Malfrin Sosa. I don't remember this guy. I don't know if he's signed with anybody or not. So he might be unsigned international, but I will have to, of course, verify it before it goes out the door. It's numbered to 125 with Aaron Hernandez. A college ticket, Noah Song. We saw him earlier. A Lacey USA Baseball signature. And that box is done. Is that our halfway point? Yeah, I guess it is. So we've done 5. We've got 5 left to go. 5 down, 5 up. J. Allen, you need something for the Cincinnati Reds and your Phillies. All right. We hit the Reds in the first half of this case. I remember that. I don't remember what we hit for the Phillies, if anything, in the first half. But maybe, hopefully, there's some more Reds in here, too. And you were in a break where you just they do it as random packs, and your pack had points. Ah, boo. I'm sorry. That's a drag. Nobody likes that kind of stuff. But, of course, we've talked about that plenty of times before. Numbered to 75, Texas Rangers die cut. An autograph for the Tampa Bay Rays, Moises Gomez, numbered 250. Some future threads, Milwaukee Brewers to 249, Trent Grisham. And this is Brady McConnell on a refractor college ticket. Insert. Logan Wyatt. Wonder if Panini realizes how much longer it takes for every break because they put half their cards in there backwards and you guys set the whole pack down and flip it over and go through a thing. Evan White to 399, Seattle Mariners. They probably don't care, but I just wonder if they've ever thought about that. John Peguero. And I'm pretty sure he is with somebody, I think. Let me... I'm trying to double check here. See if I can find him. I thought he had signed, but maybe not. Hang on. Yes, he has. Kansas City Royals is who this kid is signed with. So John Peguero to the Royals. See, I strategically planned this break so it would be the night of the same day where I had done sorting and shipping of this product, hoping it would help me remember some of these international guys. So far, so good, right? Andrew Dahlquist, numbered 275. It just says Chicago on it, but he is a White Sox. I looked him up earlier today as well. This guy trying to jump the pile on me here. So we had to get him back out of the way. Minnesota Twins hit again with Duran. I don't really remember the Twins or the Rays hitting a ton of stuff in the first half, so I guess they're just ending up with all of it in the second half. Gunnar Henderson. And who is this? A die-cut Logan Davidson for the Oakland A's is numbered to 25. Jay Allen says it's depressing watching the same teams hit over and over. I know. And Edward needs some nationals. Edward, what'd you think about the Nats and Strasburg today? That was a mega contract, wasn't it? Randy Florentino for the Rangers. But you know who loved that mega contract even more than Steven Strasburg himself? Probably Garrett Cole. Because that means good old Garrett Cole is now going to, they're saying, probably go upwards of $300 million. It's to 125 die cut because of the deal that Strasburg got. C.J. Abrams for USA Baseball. Relic numbered to 199. Jefferson De La Cruz. Jefferson is Dominican Prospect League. He is also, I believe he is an unsigned kind of guy. So that is where he will go. But of course, you know, the Nationals had said all along they were only going to be able to keep one of Rendon and Strasburg. And obviously the deal having been done today with Strasburg and being monstrous means that Anthony Rendon will definitely be finding a new home. And Obviously, Garrett Cole's contract numbers just went way up. It really kind of resets the market for everybody. Because that, I mean, that was huge for Strasburg. Huge. But you know, the Yankees are the ones that are rumored to be in the front, I guess sort of the front of the pack for Garrett Cole. Everybody had originally said, oh, he's going to go to the West Coast because he's from that area, I guess, I think, and that he wants to get back there and blah, blah, blah. But then I guess he came out and made it clear, like, hey, I'm not ruling anybody out, and now it's going to be off to the races and just going to come down to the almighty dollar, and boy, is he going to get a lot. He will be the highest paid pitcher with whatever he gets. Strasburg is currently holding the highest paid pitcher contract as of today. The Marlins and Braxton Garrett to 75. David Price had previously been the one with the high dollar amount a couple years ago with the Red Sox. Duran, Minnesota Twins again. Jay Allen's going to kill me for saying Minnesota Twins again. He didn't want to hear any more for the same teams. I know, I feel your pain, my friend, but sometimes this is how they come out. Bobby Dahlbeck for the Boston Red Sox to 199 with a relic. Jefferson De La Cruz, another international guy, not signed with the team currently, so goes to unsigned international. That is numbered to 99 for the Baltimore Orioles. Brendan Spillane. And why did I do that again? Because I thought he was going to be the autograph, and he wasn't. Oh, they keep getting me on that, don't they? This is Cody Hose or Hossie or Hosey or something, maybe not at all pronounced that way. Just says Los Angeles on it. So could be, actually it is a Dodger. I have a note on it. It is a Dodger, so. Minnesota Twins again. Gabriel Maciel, something like that, perhaps. CJ Abrams and the Padres with a base. This is a Team USA card for Doug Nikhazy. Comes another Evan White for the Mariners. It's to 199. You think Rendon is going to end up with either the Rangers or the Dodgers? I would be inclined to think he would be more likely to go to the Dodgers than the Rangers just because I think they have more money to spend, but I could be wrong. I don't know. How much money are the Rangers saying they're going to come up off of this year? Christian Bautista is numbered to 75. Then he is currently unsigned, I believe, so that would go to the unsigned international player spot. Nick Lodolo, that's my Cincinnati Reds. It's to 299. Numbered to 25, Sahajas for the St. Louis Cardinals. One of our little blank block things. Carl Kaufman, Rockies. There's a Rocky for you. It's not the one you wanted. But at least we have your Rockies on the board now, so there's that. Randy Florentino for the Texas Rangers is out next. No number on it, but it does have a little ink. That's the part you're probably more concerned with. Well, Edward, you're not wrong about that. Edward's noting that sometimes these guys sign huge contracts, and then when they sign them, it's like, they don't ever really kind of live up to the billing to match the number of the contract. I think because a lot of times guys are pretty, they're getting up there in years when they sign some of those mega deals. And I'm trying to think, was Strasburg drafted in 2010 or 2012? At any rate, I think he might be a hair ahead of the curve in the sense that didn't he like opt out of his last contract when he still had 3 or 4 years remaining? I want to say he did. So he may be a tad bit younger than some of the guys that get mega deals. But obviously not all of them. You know, Bryce Harper's young and he got a mega deal. So it doesn't always flow that way. But, oh, I'd say all the contracts are based on prior performance. Yeah. I mean, they're all just guessing whether or not you're going to maintain. Garrett Mitchell, USA Baseball. But once you've brought home a World Series championship, especially to the Nationals, I guess they're going to pay you no matter what. Oh, gosh, Sebastian Castro just went right out of my hand there. Thank goodness he's already in his sleeve and doesn't seem to be any worse for the wear as a result. But Mr. Sebastian Castro, I believe, once again, is an unsigned guy going to that unsigned category. But I will make sure before it's all said and done. Eli White and the Texas Rangers. So that's to 100 for the Cincinnati Reds with Spillane, Quinn Priester. Another USA Baseball, Doug Nikhazy with a Team USA relic and autograph numbered to 25. Michael Harris and the Atlanta Braves. Might be is that our first Braves autograph tonight? Maybe. Maybe it is. Jay Allen says random packs are looking better and better. Oh no. Bryce, the Rangers have Anthony Rendon as their #1 target. I didn't know that. Well, I mean, he would probably be a pretty good fit there, I guess, to 99. I'm just surprised that they're going to pony up the money because he's not going to be cheap. That's for sure. I mean, he's always, I guess, been kind of an unsung hero until the World Series. And then on the big stage, man, now everybody knows what he can do. Josh Young. And that is Texas Rangers numbered to 15 die-cut autograph. Ryan Zefferhan is the Boston Red Sox with an autograph. Strasburg is 31, you said. Well, that is a little long in the tooth, but his contract's also not like super dreadfully long. It's not like, you know, some of these guys signing these 10 and 15-year deals and stuff, which I've always thought was crazy. Escanio. Unsigned international kind of guy. Cincinnati Reds. Taylor Trammell. He's been traded since, but he's Reds on this card to 199. And all that matters in the break is what's on the card. Josh Wolf with a 999. That's to 250. We got our little block card in our way there. A Joe Ryan autograph for the Tampa Bay Rays. It is numbered to 50. Aaron Ashby, Milwaukee Brewers. Aaron's autograph is not numbered. And then we have a die cut numbered to 250 for, or I'm sorry, to 125 for the Yankees. TJ Sikma, or I'm not exactly sure how you say it, but you probably saw it. You might have a better idea how to pronounce it than I do anyway. We're on our next to last box. Oh, Rendon went to Rice. I didn't realize that. Well, then maybe that does give the Rangers a leg up. It just depends. I mean, some guys are just going to go to the highest contract bid no matter. And then other guys, I think, do take into consideration lifestyle choices and things like that. I think the younger players are the ones that are more inclined to, go with the money. And once you've got a little money in the bank and a little older, you're maybe making more lifestyle choices. With money factored in, of course. To 49, the Tigers and Matt Manning. But maybe just not the end-all, be-all when you get a little older, that's all. Matt Cronin, Washington Nationals. Speak of the devil. There's a Nationals hit finally. Andrew Dalquist, Chicago White Sox, to 9.99. Riley Green, Detroit Tigers. And Riley is to 399. I was hoping that was going to be signed. But it's relics. Wesley Zapata. And I do not recall if Wesley has signed with anyone or not. So we'll have to check that out. If he hasn't, he goes to unsigned international category. If he has, he goes to the team, of course. To 99, a die cut. J.J. Bleday and the Marlins. Oh, I was hoping that was signed, but no such luck there. Ryan Garcia. We've got a little Sandy. Is that Gaston, I guess? Tampa Bay Rays. Sandy Gaston. Duran. We've seen Duran a couple times tonight, I think. Minnesota Twins. Yeah, this box has really been slanted a bit towards the Twins, hasn't it? Here's Peguero again, John Peguero. And what did I say about him earlier? Didn't I say he signed with somebody? Let me see. Hold on a minute. Did I get him confused with somebody else? Let me look. Royals. Kansas City Royals. Why can't I remember that? Got to try to remember that. Number to 75, the Brewers. Comes Josh Smith to 9.99. Batista to 9.99. Greg Jones, Tampa Bay Rays. Man, Tampa Bays are just crushing this half of it. I mean, they didn't have anywhere near this out of the first half. I guess that's why they're crushing the second half. In fact, they had very little in the first half. Randy Florentino, the Texas Rangers. It's to 100. Eddie Diaz and Colorado Rockies to 9.99. A die cut to 25 with Yasser Mercedes, an international player. Don't know if he is signed or not. San Diego Padres, Gabriel Arias to 199. Okay, that officially puts us into Last Box Mojo mode. I know there are several of you that are needing a little Last Box Mojo to kind of get your night back on track. So here's hoping that we can find you something in here. We do have 10 hits in here, 8 autograph and 2 memorabilia to find. So it gives us a little bit more to work with. Dale, I think maybe we just had one Rocky, maybe, in terms of autographs. I wouldn't 100% swear to that, though, because I've been reading out a lot of stuff, not just the autographs, numbered stuff, and other things, too. But if you hang tight, we'll be recapping shortly, and we will take a look at all of the autographs and relics. Oh, Bryce is on it. He remembers. Carl Kaufman. All right. Yeah, Jay Allen, it is just a little bit of the luck of the draw. I mean, as I said, the first half of the case, there definitely were some reds in there. Tonight, you've had just the one, but it is just, you never know. It's always so random as to what's going to come out. So they've got hits in here, but we haven't so far been very lucky in finding them for you tonight, have we? That is numbered to 49 for the Seattle Mariners. A die-cut Austin Shenton. Arizona Diamondbacks with Patino. a die cut Jack Kochanowicz. That is numbered to 25. It just says Los Angeles on it. It doesn't tell us which, but he is an Angel. He is the Angels. So I can tell you which one he is on that one. Hey, here's who you wanted for the Rockies. Is it going to be signed? Oh, dang it. No, to $9.99. Team USA to Logan Allen. This is another one for the Team USA bidding spot. Zach Thompson with a relic to $125. Desan Brown, Toronto Blue Jays autograph. A die cut for the Rangers. Logan Wyatt, San Francisco Giants to $9.99. There's Lodolo and the Reds to, not numbered actually. I was going to say to $9.99, but it's not. Avery Short, Arizona Diamondbacks. Bryce, you were right. He said, I don't think it'll have ink on it. You were right. When I flipped it over, it wasn't. I'm sorry, man. That blows. Chicago White Sox, Dane Dunning, numbered to 15. That's a nice little hit for the White Sox. That's a really nice looking relic, by the way. Not for nothing. There's Spillane to 100 for the Reds. Michael Grove to $9.99. We've seen this one a bunch of times to $150 for Xavier. Here comes Devin Mann. Devin is numbered to 50. It just says Los Angeles on it, but he is a Dodger. Joshua Mears for the San Diego Padres is also numbered 250. Gunnar Henderson, Baltimore Orioles to $9.99. There's another high-numbered one. That one was to $9.99 as well. Wilton Lara, probably international unsigned, but I wouldn't swear to it. We'll look him up. Another Gavin Lux. It's been that kind of night for the Dodgers. This is your third Gavin Lux. This one doesn't have ink on it, but you got a pair of relics to $99. Dominic Fletcher, Arizona Diamondbacks. Our last autograph out tonight is not numbered. And our very last little card here is numbered to 250 with Braylon Marquez. All right. And Braylon Marquez, by the way, is the Cubs. So, FYI. Let's get some recapping done. There's a lot of hits to recap. We also have a 250 rewards point card that needs to be given out using random.org. So I'm going to get that done first, and then we'll recap. That's that little bad boy right there, and it replaced one of our hits, and we are getting ready to see what's what with it. Did I hit the camera at some point? I must have, or hit the tripod, one or the other. Sorry. I didn't notice it, and I must have bumped into it. It looked like it was a little bit out of sorts there, didn't it? All right, so let's roll over here and get ourselves ready to random this. And now we got to go to random. So here's the way random works. When I have 9 or fewer, I do random 3 times. First 2 don't count. Only the third one decides. When we have 10 or more, as we do tonight, then we only random 1 single time. Whoever ends up in the number 1 bidding spot or the number 1 spot after we randomize gets it. Scrolling through, you can see that all 30 of our teams are represented, as well as our 2 extra bidding categories in there. So everybody's got a shot at this. And good luck. Here we go. Comes up to the Dodgers, who've already had quite a good night, haven't they? They just added to it with picking up the points card. So Dodgers are on the move. Why do I keep hitting this? What am I running into? I don't know. Obviously, I'm going to have to do some work on this thing. It was like this once before, where if you just touched the cord or did anything, it would kind of spin it around on the top rotating part. And I finally got it fixed. And that was on the old one, and I had to replace the old one, and now it's doing it again on this one. I can't remember how I fixed it before, but anyway. All right, so we're getting ready to recap this. Let me remind you, please, that three things. Team USA bidding cards. Any card that says Team USA on it or USA Baseball on it, all go to the Team USA bidding category. Unsigned international players, those are players that say Dominican Prospect League or International on their cards, and they have not signed with any major or minor league baseball team. They go to that category. If they have signed with a team, they will go to the team they are signed with. Everybody else is going to go to the team you see on the card. If a card says Los Angeles on it, understand it could be Angels, it could be Dodgers. I will definitely double check it before it goes out the door to make sure it goes to the right team. Ditto with Chicago. It could be Cubs, it could be White Sox, and I will absolutely check it out before it goes out the door. It's one of the reasons it takes a while to get this shipped is because there's a lot of stuff to verify. All right, so we are Tampa Bay Rays, Texas Rangers. Peguero is, oh boy, I just looked him up. Royals. I can't remember that. Minnesota Twins, Detroit Tigers, the Milwaukee Brewers, Tampa Bay Rays. This is an unsigned international guy. The Red Sox, the Braves. That's an unsigned international guy. This is an unsigned international. Seattle Mariners, Boston Red Sox. Our next little stack of hits here. There is another Mariner. Padre, Tampa Bay. Wesley Zapata, I'll have to make sure. I don't know if he's signed with anybody or not. He's a DPL, so international guy. The Nationals with Cronin. Detroit Tigers hit another one. There are the Cincinnati Reds. The Rangers. This one goes to Team USA bidding category. Texas Rangers. The Texas Rangers. There's a lot. There's your Carl Kaufman Colorado Rockies. Minnesota Twins. Los Angeles here for Cody. What did I say he was? I say he was a Dodger or an Angel. See, look at that. Now I've forgotten. He's a Dodger. A Dodger. That is unsigned international player. C.J. Abrams goes to USA Baseball, the Team USA bidding category. Texas Rangers, Randy Florentino. The Oakland A's and the Minnesota Twins. The Dodgers got the 250 Panini Rewards points awarded using random.org. There's Diamondbacks. Gavin Lux is the Dodgers. The Padres. That is the Chicago White Sox for Dane Dunning. Arizona Diamondbacks. Well, I'll make sure that he's White Sox on Dane Dunning. I said White Sox. The card just says Chicago, but he was... Wait a minute. He wasn't Team USA, was he? I better make sure. Yeah, no, he's not. He's Chicago. It's like right after I said that, I'm like, wait a minute. Arizona Diamondbacks. This is Team USA bidding category. And that is Team USA bidding category. As is this. So a bunch of Team USA right there together in a row. And a little stack came out together. There's Los Angeles Devin Mann. He is the Dodgers. Toronto Blue Jays. Jack Kochanowicz or whatever. He's the Angels. That is Diamondbacks and Twins. The Miami Marlins. Unsigned international. Andrew Dalquist is the White Sox. John Peguero is the Royals, right? Yeah, Royals. He is signed. Milwaukee Brewers. Don't know about Malfred Sosa. I'll check him to see if he's signed or not. Will Holland is Minnesota Twins. There's the Boston Red Sox, the Baltimore Orioles. And there's Gavin Lux again for the Dodgers. Miami Marlins. This is a Team USA baseball to 99. Have Baltimore Orioles. That is the Houston Astros. The Minnesota Twins. The Oakland A's. Arizona Diamondbacks. Seth Beer, Team USA Baseball. So Team USA hitting category as well. There is Jean Diaz, and Jean Diaz is signed. He is the Tampa Bay Rays. There's another Gavin Lux for the Dodgers. Emmanuel Rodriguez. He is signed with the Twins. Darius Lorenzo. He is signed with the Astros. There's another Jean Diaz. We just saw one of him a moment ago. Raquelvin Castro, unsigned international. Jacob Sanford, New York. I'm not sure if he is Mets or Yankees. I'll have to look him up. Ascanio is an unsigned international player. Ivan Herrera, St. Louis Cardinals. Josh Young, Texas Rangers. A Team USA Asa Lacy. That's numbered to 5 for USA Team USA bidding spot. This is also Team USA to 25 with Drew Burris. Another Team USA with Dominic Fletcher. And then we have Tampa Bay Rays and Wander Franco with a relic. This is the Milwaukee Brewers with a die cut. Another USA Baseball. This one's numbered to 5 with Matthew Mathis. And this is, how do you say this guy's name? Skewball, I don't know. Anyway, he's the Tigers. It's definitely not Skee-Ball. That's a game, though. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Texas Rangers with Eli White. A Team USA Tyler Callahan for the USA bidding spot. Takes almost as long to recap it as it does to break it, doesn't it? There's the Minnesota Twins with Spencer Steer. Minnesota Twins again with Brent Rooker. Sebastian Castro is unsigned international. Tommy Henry, Arizona Diamondbacks. Davis Wenzel is the Texas Rangers. The Cleveland Indians with Valera, or maybe Jorge Valera, perhaps. Baltimore, Drew Rom, Orioles. Another Wander Franco set of relics for the Tampa Bay Rays. Devin Mann and the Dodgers. Matt Wallner, Minnesota Twins. Leo Crawford, Los Angeles Dodgers, wasn't he? Was he Dodgers? Leo Crawford. I just said him a minute ago. Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, Dodgers. Miguel Vargas, which I'll have to look up to see if he's Dodgers or Angels. I don't know that I have him written down. Yeah, I don't see him written down, so I'll check him before he goes out the door, of course. Noah Song, don't remember where he goes. I'll look him up. And Mateos goes to the San Francisco Giants. All right, so there you go. There's our break. There's our recap. Let's go ahead and put spreadsheet information up here one final time. Those of you who might have missed it earlier, we're going to take another look at when you can expect your item to ship and all kinds of other fun stuff. So just the one break tonight, hoping it will be out the door and on the way to you Friday. If I can get it sent sooner than that, I will. If my week goes off the rails in any way, it could slide to Saturday, but I'm hopeful that I can get it out the door and headed your way Friday. And, of course, if by some chance you got skunked in here and didn't get any cards at all, base, hit, anything, you will still get a package with consolation card or cards in it. Tomorrow night, we're going to start 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific, and open Obsidian Football and Absolute Basketball, both by the full case. Wednesday night will be an off night. Thursday night, Bowman Draft Jumbo Baseball half case break, start of the new case, break number 3. On Friday, 8:30 Eastern at 5:30 Pacific start time, we're going to open Donruss Basketball, which is a new release for Friday. We are going to open 4 boxes. They are loose boxes from a shared case. It will still have about 1,200 cards in it. Saturday night, half case of Leaf autographed football jerseys and an inner case of Playbook football. Sunday night will be another off night. So there you go. That's all the news to use for tonight. So as always, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for spending part of your Monday night with me. I hope that you have a fantastic week ahead. And if I don't see you again tomorrow night, come back and visit with me sometime soon. I always like having the company. So thanks, everyone. We will see you the next time. I'm done for tonight. Bye now.